It isn't looking this way, is it? Get it together, Envoy! Watch your back!
Another soul for the wheel. I was worried for a second.
What is that? I know that place, right? Oh no. No. Why is this? They're dead. Like, it just happened. Like I remember.
This is the moment I found you, bundled and crying, while our parents died.
Viate. You're not here. You can't be here.
I am dead, Viate, from the Dream Scourge. We are in the garden. As strange as this seems, it is normal here. What I am now is much better than what I was becoming then. That much is certain.
I have faced this already. Why force me to do it again? Right. Okay, I can do this. Let's get into it.
You know where we are. This is my memory. When everyone died, and I found you back in your tent. How much of this do you remember? I can't tell from your eyes.
We dealt with Razvan. He got what was coming to him.
I am better off now than when I was fungus-brained and ready to die. I am part of this land's god now. A dream of the land.
Were you always such a blessed day poet? Or is that a death thing?
Sapadal wants to understand. They know your envoy very well, but not the people next to them.
I have what I needed. We dealt with Razvan. We avenged our parents' deaths.
Then maybe it was I who needed to speak with my Viate. With a clear mind this time. Even when we were children, you kept me alive, first by needing my protection, and then by being who you turned out to be. When you left Solace, it was like I lost more than my best friend. I lost my need to live.
I know. And I'm not sure I'll ever live that down. I don't think I know how.
It does. Closure. It means that you confronted the past we all hid from you, and you walked away victorious. You've always done everything you could to survive. It's time for you to learn how to live.
So, what do we do now?
They're right, Viate. This lava flows directly between us.
We've both been through so much. But I can see that it's all behind us now. Just another thing we've survived after all this time.
A fine way to put it. I see it too. You've come a long way from that scared boy who refused to wear shoes for fear a bug might crawl out of it.
That was you, Nimdut. Look at my feet. Shoes. Come on, you.
Get out of here. Hike up your waistline and go talk to a god. They'll be waiting.
Well, it was good to see you, Viate. Even with all this.
Take care of my little friend, Envoy. He needs you more than he'll say.
Careful. No one was left to clean up the battlefield. Now it's just a time-forgotten ruin. We've got company!
Check your right.
No one was left. Now it's just a time-forgotten ruin.
Who's next? Anyone?
Wait, isn't that Tama's cairn? Oh
This room, it looks just like Tama's. Tama. No. No. I dealt with this. We stood at his memorial together. What is this, Envoy? This is your god's prison, not mine. It feels like I'm standing on a storm-tossed deck. I can't focus on his face. His features keep blurring, changing. I'm not sure. I know it's him, but I don't recognize him as the Tama I knew. It's like he keeps changing in front of me. Does that make sense? That's the problem. I can't picture him anymore. I used to remember his face so clearly from that night. rigid jaw, the way his eyes crinkled at the corners. He was in pain, but trying to hide it. I see everything. All his moments at once. Joy, sadness, anger, heartbreak, stomachache. Everything from the handful of years that I knew him and the decades before we'd met. He's almost a stranger. I'm not. All this time I kept him frozen in his worst moment. When he was suffering and when I failed him. Now that I see him as more, it's like he's free of that. Yeah. I never realized what an injustice I was doing to us both. You're right. I am. It's like you said. His memory is no longer a burden. For the longest, I was afraid to let go of this moment, like I'd be letting him go if I did. Now I see I was just holding on to something that was weighing us both down. We've spent long enough with my past. I never thought I'd meet someone I respect the way I respected Tama. But you've made some tough calls, and you've kept your head and your heart in the right place. So whatever comes next, I'm with you until the end. Now let's go find this god of yours and end the Dream Scourge. When we reach them, what do you think we'll find? A victim? A villain? True enough. Let's end this. I'll follow your lead, as always.
What, like it's hard?
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Or am I going mad? What is the meaning of this? It can't be real. This is an illusion. A joke. Tell me we're both seeing the same thing. I hate it. Why am I cursed to see this again? Why does the memory follow me wherever I go? They have a sick sense of humor. Whoever is responsible, I'm tired of the bullshit. Step forward and answer for yourself, coward.
Godlike of Sapadal, long have we awaited you.
Finally, you've come home.
It's not.
My gods, they're alive? How? Where would I even begin?
Giada Castel, welcome.
Wait, you know me? How do you know me?
For centuries, our whispers filled the silence. Then we heard your mother's call.
My mother? You heard her?
She reached out to us, using the tool you now carry.
That would have been years ago. The first time she used the phantasmal focus. Only time she used it.
We heard, and Sapadal answered, saying in a great voice, "We are here. You have found us."
But when Sapadal speaks, the living lands trembles. The voice of a god can be a terrible thing.
No, this can't be. What exactly happened to my parents? Tell me, please. I need to know.
Sapadal wanted to be heard, and in so doing, twisted your family in body and soul, broke them into a more suitable shape.
Sapadal does not know the limits of their strength. Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made? Do you have any idea what my life has been since your little mistake?
After the incident, your parents were like us, and we took pity, so we helped them move on, as they wanted.
In the end, they thought only of you, their pride, and their love.
It's it. It's really it. The answer I've been searching for all these years. Sapadal destroyed my family. I don't hold you responsible. I don't even know if I hold Sapadal responsible. Your god has the intelligence of a scatterbrained goat. That isn't their fault. It's simply how they came into being. Indulge me a moment. I've been waiting a long time for this. One final question, spirits. What is this? Why are you trying to ruin my life again? Is this your way of haunting me? What is it you want?
Not to be pedantic, but that was 4 questions.
We want to apologize on Sapadal's behalf, and for the part we played in your sorrow.
They want to apologize. I came to the garden for answers, not to offer forgiveness. You're right. I'm the one who has to live with the consequences of their actions. If you seek forgiveness, look for it within. Don't ask me to give up any more than I already have.
We understand. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. And thank you, Godlike, for bringing her all this way. The time has come for you to find your patron, as you were meant to.
Now that you have returned to the garden, Sapadal has everything they need. We will fade, as all things fade. Death is indifferent, not cruel, not merciful, merely inevitable. The pulling of an ancient weed.
We will return to the soil from which we emerged. In time, you will do the same. Our purpose draws to a close. A long rest is assured. May the living lands receive you with open arms. Farewell.
Goodbye. We need to talk about this, but not here.
Give her space, dearie. Giada will speak more when she's ready. To see all this in its heyday, in its full splendor.
I should have brought my sketchbook.
You asked for it! Envoy, watch your left! We'll get them next time, dear.
Cruciata. How are you holding up,
Envoy, pinch me. I've long imagined what the garden could look like, but... even all the depictions seen in all the ruins didn't do it justice. That's not even counting all the little surprises we've gotten. We learned the fate of the... And you! You're on the way to meet your god. It feels like a typhoon of information has hit us. I've yet to catch my breath. There are even floating sky islands. You could be a bit more I just want to focus on memorizing everything I can. The architect, just be sure to remember everything we see. I'll want to pick your brain later. This place is... I know we have to find your... Oh, I almost feel... Well, perhaps Quilici and I could move in here. Surely. Still. And think how much I could learn here. Pockets of time. Oh, but we've not even... Let's get moving. We really must stop meeting like... Let the bedbugs bite, dearie.
When you find Sapadal, I hope you tell him how much I love what they've done with... I'm a man of hidden depths. What's not to love about floating island? Besides, as divine prisons go, I can imagine... Though, maybe don't mention that to Sapadal when you meet them. No one likes being told they don't have it, and from what you've shared, Sapadal doesn't exactly seem even-keeled. Complicated. It's never a good thing. I don't envy you having to deal with a loose cannon, but I envy even less the mess you're going to have if... I mean, when we escape this place. Lucky thing your Emperor sent his best representative as his envoy, right? You'll have your work cut out for you. And some days you wake up and the deck of your ship's covered in... You can clean it up, or you can... The Steel Garrote leveled Fjord. And yeah, I know that's on the Steel Garrote, not when Heelgard banned the practice in Parte. Even if you believe that, no one else. That's not. Ringram may have unleashed some powerful magic against the Dreams. It doesn't look good for your people. Not when Ludwig was also in the region. And your people had a garrison at Eagle's Reach. And then there's... You might have saved the keep, but no one's going to talk about the disaster that... They're going to talk about why Mount Forja erupted after all. This is why I stuck to, fairly or not, a lot of blame. And if I had to guess, I don't think Heelgard's been helping matters while you've been out here. Oh, I'd like to. If and when we get out of here, we're walking into a pout, and you'll have to choose a side. That's the part I don't envy. Yeah, those were your orders. And if you make it back, you'll be the godlike Adiran who survived an assassination, treated with local leaders, faced a god, and stopped the Dream Scourge. That's a powerful symbol indeed. I admire your principles, but don't underestimate what they could demand of you. Look, I've been there. I fought for Rauatai's interest in the Deadfire for longer than I lost my stomach for it eventually. But I will tell you now, I never could have fought. I hope that's not what it comes down to. But I'll understand. I don't mean to burden you. It's late, and you've still got a god. Just know that whatever you choose, I'll fight alongside. Good night, On.
I came here to help you do whatever you're supposed to do with your god friend. Instead, I'm here talking to dead people. I've heard about the garden all my life, and I never expected something like that. Thanks to you, I think I was ready for it. I mean, it was blessed bizarre, but I could handle it. I will say, it's not really what I expected. Right. Let's get back to work. Anyway. Not before I've done some reading.
All this time, I thought my parents died in a freak accident. In a way, they did. That's what I keep asking myself. This whole experience has me considering my family. Look at what my mother accomplished. Armed with her when you speak to a god, it's nothing. No animancer can live up to that. I thought their legacy was a curse. Of course, one thing is certain. When it comes, I wanted to tame the spirit. Hey, this is a big moment for me. I believe the power flowing out of the garden drove this island mad. Through animancy, we could help the living lands recover. Then again, who am I to interfere with an ecosystem that I barely understand? On the other hand, half the fun of animancy is stirring the... I think I know what I want. Of course you trust me, but we've been together long enough. You're right. I know I am the daughter of proud animancers. Who am I? An Adiran with no sense of civic duty? Now I've seen it. Without animancy, without my ambition, I don't think... Either way, I can't wait to find out. The Living Lands is nothing if not a place of self-discovery. Hey, you helped me through a very difficult time. I just wanted to say...
Leaving your life behind is terrifying. If anyone can survive it.
We have been here. We were here all the yesterdays before. The sun rises and sets. Time is mud. When were you born? When were we? We cannot say. We feel no spark of the Tibari Sinakis in this place. We cannot see it through their eyes. We slumber here, alone. Still wings, the clear glass of the pond. They took it all away. A tide of souls thrown upon the wheel. The ground gives way. We fall. Now our memory is a wound reopened. They came suddenly. The stillness of night split by grinding steel. Not beast, not plant. How could we have sensed it? First, they blinded us. Shining eyes pierced the concealing dark. Then they burned. Smoke ensnared the moonlight. The Akita screamed. How could we fight what we did not understand? A sword slashing darkness. We saw a terrible design in the roaring flames. They had carved a path to the temple. We were their true prey. A jug to catch water. We overflowed. We persisted. We were everywhere. How could they cull the wind? How could they trap the stars? Then they turned to what the Akita had made. They toppled the statues. They set the libraries ablaze. a mouth silenced, a record of time rendered in ruins. The Akita howled. They died. We cried out, sundered, soul by soul. We broke the earth, called down the storm, flung lightning from our hands. But they marched on. They grew tired. In fury, we exposed ourselves. Our flailing smothered the cries. Were they theirs? Ours? The needle struck. We raised machines. We tried to tear down the garden's walls. Then, nothing. We floated in a great glass eye. The fog closed in on us. We reached out, but the machines held us in. We could not feel the new day's sun play in the shifting tide. The cities crumbled. We could not save them. We could not save ourselves. Extinction bought with blood. The victor writes with the ash. We watched helplessly for aeons until you. The wolf becomes a true wolf when it bares its teeth to fate. The wound numbs now. We watch as the river of time expands. In the silence of our prison we find clarity. How many voices lost? How many saplings have we cut down? We sink into the endless night. Perhaps we should be here. Fish swims in circles. We are not sure we understand. We cannot choose where seeds fall, yet we can feed, prune, protect. Soil stirs. We have a new memory of this place. You opened the final lock, entered the hidden glade. You listened. You stand at a cliff now. We watch your footsteps carefully. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Look out!
Oh, big mistake!
Let's see. That'll show him.
This place feels familiar. Hurry, let's go inside. This is the library from my dreams. It's real? Look at all these tablets. Actual written records. Oh, somebody pinch me. And there's even some wine to read with. Oh, whoever was here last, I would have... This looks like the Akita building this place. Clearly they wanted their story preserved. At a cost. I wonder who she was. She looks sad and familiar. There it smells. It's just like... I've seen this place before. In my dreams.
to live. We survived. Somehow. If you don't mind, I need to catch my breath.
There's always a weird sort of quiet on the eve of battle. I'm feeling that. Seems like a good time to...
Right.
Though it's hard enough to tell what's real here without a belly full of drink.
Sounds like you're nervous.
I'm feeling all kinds of...
I feel it as well.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. Getting to see that vision. Now that we're here, I'm eager to see this through. I can't say that...
Had a feeling you might ask me that. I'm not sure I've really worked through. I feel like I'm completely baffled. When...
I think so. Garden is so much more than... Truthfully, I did... Now, we're close... So am I. Not...
Well, I won't lie to you, but here we are. I just need a moment to take it all in. We all... And we'll be fine.
You've listened to all of us. You've been shipwrecked, and you've had your... And yet you've kept yourself and all of us together. How are you really doing?
You're very... But we all know better. You're strong...
That actually make...
I'll take that as a...
How about you?
When we first met, I didn't think you'd last long. But then I saw how you handled that dream thrall there. Shook off your own death like a bat. And then, it takes a special kind of strength.
I didn't know much about you at that point. We're traveling with...
I remember your calm. How you listened to my shouting match. And when they burned, I'll never forget.
You were my hero right away. You rescued.
And now look at you. Look at us.
Oh, did your heart just grow?
Not to raise the sails before the anchor, but we left trouble in our wake. Pure, thirdborn, solace. If we make it out of here, it won't be to a living lands suddenly at peace.
Just this once.
If we can't take a moment to ourselves on a floating island outside reality, then I don't know where we can.
True. But a little...
Sleep well. Tomorrow we finish this together.
Safe to assume that the large glowing door is part of Sapadal. Sapadal's prison. Now, we just have to get past it.
Sapadal's prison, I think. What else could it be? Time to shut it down forever. imagine what an animancer could accomplish here. Present company excluded, of course.
I don't know why, but it feels like we're being watched.
I was worried for a second.
Folk arms work like... Oh, well, never mind. Seems like we've drawn a crowd. Someone's eager to meet us. I let you have that one.
how you imprison a god.
You asked for it!
Another soul for the wheel.
I'm down!
have come at last, after so long. You are so small. We questioned if you were real. Then steps, a voice, through armies and corrupted soil. You persevered. Now, you are here. The rot. We feel it festering and spreading. What is it but an extension of our pain? Your dream scourge will end when our suffering does. We were innocent once. We woke, and we wanted nothing but connection. But the other gods imprisoned us, left us to suffer alone in this place. But you are here now. You found us, a sprout in the endless winter. There is little time. We would be freed from these bonds. The Strangler is close now. We feel her wire against our flesh. She begs for our blood. Her wolves defile the city on the shore. Blood on the tile. The people's cries ring in our ears. She pierces us now. Now!